All right, we are back. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, once again, my computer broke. Wasn't 100% sure how well it would work due to memory. Um, when I got the computer, I guess it wasn't as big of an issue. It only has 3 gigabytes of VRAM with the GTX 1060. And lately here, especially with newer games or even remakes of older games, it's not enough memory. I've gotten to a point now where I need a system that has more VRAM, which ultimately is going to basically mean a new computer. Sure, I could take it to a computer tech somewhere because I don't know how to do this stuff, and maybe buy a new graphics card, and it really needs a new solid state drive. Is too small. Means moving the operating system to another drive and all that mess. So I would definitely have to hire somebody to do that. But there's a couple problems with that. One, I have to have the money to buy the stuff with, and just like Valerian's saying in the chat, um, you won't be getting it anytime soon. Prices are skyrocketing. Um, and I have seen a post on social media that talked about specifically the prices for the NVIDIA RTX graphics card is going up a lot. So basically, it's like might as well buy a new computer, probably for the price when it's all said and done. There are benefits of me getting a new computer. Obviously, I can play games a lot better. Things will run better, hopefully. Although, knowing my luck, I'd buy a new computer, and the next day it would be considered an antique, right? But if I was to buy a new computer, that means I would now have 2 computers, and I can run a 2 PC setup. And so I can run the game on one PC, probably the newer one, and I can run OBS on the other one, on the older one, and it would split the workload basically. And there's a lot of people that do that just for that, to split the workload. So at some point in my life, maybe I can get to that, but not right now. I got more money being required to go out than I do have money going in. So, and I'm sure a lot of you understand you're probably in similar situations. So it's going to have to be put on hold for a while. You can thank AI for that. Yeah. Pros and cons to AI. I mean, I still have mixed feelings about it, but there's some neat things that AI can do. Like some of the music I've made. The bubble will pop, and we're going to hear it all over the world. And you know, that's the thing. With specifically with the economy and probably similar things. Um, what's the saying? It's always got to get worse before it can get better. Question is, how much worse does it have to get before it's going to get better? The economy is eventually going to probably blow up. It's going to get really bad, and then maybe things will become more affordable, or there'll be some kind of a balance. Question is, what's it going to take for that to happen? I don't know. Once again, I wish that I could convert game money into real money. It would make life a lot easier. Matter of fact, there's an anime called Sword Art Online. Maybe you're familiar. And one of the online games that they play, I think it's called Gun Gale or something like that. Some of the games in the storyline, if you make money in the game, it converts into real money in the real world. And it's because, you know, companies and stuff are making money off of you playing the game. And so it's sort of like they're paying you based on the money you make in the game. Which is kind of an interesting ideal. All right, for those of you who might just be joining us, we attempted to play the PC version of this game. My computer couldn't handle it. It crashed pretty bad. I had to restart the computer. So I'm going to be playing it on the PlayStation 5 using Remote Play. Doing this, I save a lot more memory, I believe. Let's pull up Task Manager and find out what we're using here. All right, so for my graphics card with 3 gigabytes of memory, we are currently at 1.8 out of 3. I believe before the computer crashed, it was at 2 the last time I checked, but 10 to 1, it probably skyrocketed as I was loading the game. Hopefully, the Remote Play will help prevent that from happening again. The downside, though, is although my computer is connected with a wired connection, my PlayStation 5 downstairs is not. So it does not have as stable of a connection. And this is Remote Play. So you're going to have it's not going to be as pretty. There's going to probably be times where it's pixelated. But hopefully we'll be able to just play the game. So, because the 2 accounts are not connected, this is basically a new character, starting off at the beginning, with not that much going for him. Whereas on my PC character, I have a lot more stuff. For one, I had Fallout first, and got a bunch of atoms and was able to buy a bunch of stuff in the Atoms shop. I do not have that anymore. I had to turn it off due to financial reasons. And so neither one of the accounts have it anymore. Looks like we got some free stuff we can get here. But you can still get atoms by playing the game. It's just not as much. All right, so this is our character we're going to use. I did create some other characters, but it's been kind of a while. So we're going to be using the Rufus one. And obviously we don't have our private server, so we got to play on multiple servers. Let's hope we have no crashing problems. Fingers crossed. It is loading. Ooh, heaven forbid they ever build a AI like Skynet, huh? Terminators. All right, so here we are. We made it in the game. Yay! And yeah, I'm covering up my hit points with my body, but that's not too big a deal. You'll know when I'm dead, or when I'm healing. All right, so we're kind of at the beginning where we got to investigate the airport for the responders. You also have to go to the high school in Morgantown, to find the next Overseer Journal. It looks like somebody has their survival tent right here. I miss my survival tent. You can only have it if you have Fallout first. But it's kind of a nice one. I didn't have this particular one. Looks like it's a boat. But I think I could probably use. I can't use the scrap box, but I can use the stash box to access my stash. That is kind of neat that you can do that. I don't know why they're letting me access that. I don't have a scrap box. Especially on this account. Alright. So it is good to pick up some junk every now and then, although your inventory will get full. So we got to worry about radios. Because of copyright infringement. Although you think that if you could stream the game that the music would come with it, but unfortunately that's not the case.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will.
There's an NPC over there freaking out, but we are currently rocking. Let's do the baseball grenade. We have a short 10mm submachine gun that eventually I'm going to be able to fix up a little more. We have the single action revolver. I don't know why I just like the Western revolver in this game for some reason. It's slow to reload, but it has more damage than the 10mm pistol does. Less fire rate than the 10mm. Blah. Better range and better accuracy though.
What's that over there?
And then I just picked up a sniper rifle. I'm still working on that. And then I got my Bowie knife. And it basically if you can upgrade a combat knife, then you can upgrade the Bowie knife. It's like they're piggybacked or something. Although it doesn't change the appearance at all like it does on the combat knife.
It's hard work making a living out here.
So we got studded armor here, except for the chest that's boiled. We're wearing a miner's uniform I just picked up with a newsboy cap and some sunglasses and a backpack, of course. How's our food? We need to eat and drink. So we're having some network issues.
I'm all
Out of water. Maybe I can give her some water? I got a little bit of water. Just had some Cajun rice and beans. Yes, you eat dog food in this. And you get a lot of dog food.
Sunny makes a good
So it's a good thing to eat. The best way to make money is to sell drugs. Which I don't really have any to sell, that much to sell, because I've already sold them.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
You can collect bobbleheads, or you can also use them in this for limited time, so I can get more caps and I can get more experience. Probably would be a good thing. Let's see here. So I've learned that the responders were headquartered at the airport, which is why we're here. Seems like a good place to search for clues. So I'm trying to help a bar owner. The bar is called, I think, the Wanderer or whatever. Duchess wants me to build a sign because people keep coming to her place, trying to hold her up, asking where the treasure is and whatnot. So she wants me to investigate. First, I got to build a camp. I haven't built a camp yet because I haven't fully decided where I want it.
Fix that. Oh, never seems to end.
I'm not exactly sure where that advertisement is. And then talk to the mayor of Grafton. We'll get to that at some point. We can go fishing, but it's all the way on the other side of the map that we got to go, so that's going to be a while. Let's see here. So I got to recover the overseer's logs.
What's that over there?
This is the one about going to the high school. I gotta find out what the keys unlock. I got to place my camp. And Highway Town, I think, is the new town that's related to Fallout, the TV series. They've added a new area, which I'll show you here in a second.
It's just about time to eat.
That's over there by the vault, gathering packages. There's 3, and then fertile soil is over there by Flatwoods. All right, so we're gonna come back over here.
Sunny makes a good hoagie.
And the map. All right. We are right here, and we're kind of working in here. There's another player right there.
It's hard work making a living out here.
This is a place I considered putting my camp, but I'm not sure. It's a good idea to be near a water source so that you can collect water. Although there's some water producers that don't require to be in water, like PC version. My character had a well. You could put a well in the ground. You don't have to have water, and you can get some water there. Although it's not as much, you can still get some water. Although a lot of players will allow you to be able to get water from their purifiers, which is a nice thing.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Oh, yeah. So the new area is over here. This is all the new area right here, Burning Springs. But to be honest with you, even in the PC game where I played it more and got further, I never spent much time up here in the Toxic Valley. Never been there. Never in Savage Divide. I haven't been in the Mire yet. Well, I've been in parts of the Savage Divide. Never went over here.
All over. Building this place up is hard work.
I was never down here in Skyline Valley. I've been over here. And of course the forest. Somebody's fighting. Probably over here. They're probably finishing that event. Alright, in the meantime...
Oh, I'm all out of water. Looting ain't easy when you have to force your way in. I could really use some bobby pins. As many as I can get my hands on. What do you have on you? I appreciate it. These will last me a while if I'm careful. Here's your fair share.
Laser rifle, huh? How many bobby pins do I have left? 5. Gonna have to give me some more bobby pins.
Sunny makes a good hoagie. How many of these do I have to look through? There's gotta be the one.
They had a donation box,
It's hard work making
so you can go to these. They're usually at areas like this, and there's just all kinds of random stuff in them, and you can leave stuff in there for other people too. There are some items that really don't have much value that you might not need, and so you can always throw them in there. A laser weapon. Maybe we'll hold on to that. Toilet paper. need that anymore. Scrap that one. I only got 18 caps. Holy moly. I got a screw loose. Well, there's a player right there. He's 369. Oh, that's some. Maybe that's his tent, maybe? Trading post that way at the airport? That's a trading post too. I think we're gonna head towards the square first. Legendary. I'll get him eventually. Roller. And it's... I don't know why. I mean, it should have hit his, like, arm or something. Damage against robots. These things are a little bit easier or quicker to reload, because they don't do one bullet at a time. Oh, there we go. There may be some gross images, just to let you know. If we wanted to, we could follow those tracks into the actual town. Was a rotten pie in the safe. I removed it. I'm not going to say I'm mad, just disappointed. We have coolers for food, okay? Toilet paper. I didn't want the dirty water. We can use it in cooking, though. Need a better zoom. Ow. I'm not sure if I could loot that ghoul's body. I'm close enough. This one. Nope. That's okay. He'll respawn eventually. I think we need to go in the building. Yep. See what's over here first. Really? Wow. Die. It's a little bit quicker than the other one. Up there.
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out.
Oh shit. They won't let me put it through the hole. I tried, they wouldn't let me do it.
Morgantown Airport Base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming. There's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Like, I could put a mine here, and it might despawn.
Please hurry. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport Base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them.
No, we can't go that way. We
Please
found a weapons
hurry.
bench.
There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Well, that's gonna get annoying.
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport Base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming. There's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport Base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
I don't think I can craft anything either.
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport Base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right
Oh,
away.
I can make a
Bring any
hunting
weapons you
rifle.
can. Scorched are coming. There's a lot of them.
Throwing knives.
Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport Base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can.
The landmine's still there.
There's not much time.
Up above me. Level 1.
I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are
Establish fronts and baggage claim arrivals and gates. Find anything solid and begin barricading.
This message
Baggage claim should pull back to utility. Hold out there as long as you can before regrouping at arrivals. Arrivals retreat point is security. Get everyone in and lock the gate behind you. If all fails, everyone falls back to command. Good luck.
I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport.
I don't think there's anywhere else I can go.
Any weapons you can.
I have to go down.
Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Nice to be able to shut that off.
Please hurry. There's not much time.
Here, fool.
They can't open doors, so
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport base. I repeat, all responders.
even a roach can open a
Morgantown
door.
Airport
Isn't that
right
crazy?
away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out.
Really?
This message will repeat.
Come on.
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport.
See my light?
I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not
They acting like they know it's there.
Chavez out. This message will repeat. All hands at the Morgantown Airport. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport. Repeat, all
Wow.
responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. This message will repeat.
Broken fishing rod. Hopefully there won't be an invisible wall. Yay. Where's that radio? Wow. Lag on that landmine. At least we got experience from it.
That, my friends, was Bob Wills. Guys, don't be a Bob and sit around feeling sorry. Get back out there. Do something. Build a camp. Start a trading business. You can do it. I believe in you.
I found the radio. Or dog food. Want that or the water. Well, I gotta scrap some stuff. Alright, so we have to push that button in order for this door to open. So we're gonna hold off. We're gonna see what's the other way. Okay. Lots of suitcase. Oop. Use some bobby pins. Oh, that pixelation's awful. I hit the cart, the luggage cart. Believe that shit? You know what? I didn't use those bobbleheads. I don't know how long they last. I guess I should have pushed the button. Well, now we know what was beeping. Metal detector. Keep going down. Hard in order to get through there. By now, everyone has heard about what happened with Casey and the two young survivors that arrived from Sutton. Tragic, there are no words, but he just didn't know, and they trusted him to know. All right, I think we did that. It's the same program at Flatwoods. Please do not touch. Still working on system recovery. I don't want to have to start over from scratch. Please enter your flight number or first three letters of your last name. All right, we're going to go back and we're going to push the button. All right, so that door opened and then closed, and I don't have the ID for it. Nowhere to go over here. So we have to go down. I'm not mistaken, I think they changed this a little bit too. I must have just walked right beside her. Some of them pretend to be the green things, and I didn't even notice. The pixelation has created a new challenge to the game. Need to find another workbench. Are you kidding me? Be quiet, they don't know we're in here. Are we all that's left? I think so. What do we do? They'll leave eventually, right? We could be in here for days. What other options do we have? We're screwed no matter what. I'll distract them long enough for you to escape. Just give it some time. I'm doing this. Be ready. Please, no. No! I wanted the glue that fell behind. That's what I need right there. The key card in their hand. Now we can go up this way. Wow, really? Oh, I thought sure I was going to hit one. There is a lot. Of course I have an aid. Come and get me. I hope they didn't blow up the bomb. Hell's button. Come and get me if you can. They ain't gonna come down these stairs. They ain't gonna go any further than they are right there. I went up a level. Well, I'm gonna squat right here. I don't think they can get through the door. Armor weighs 25% less than normal. That would definitely help my weight reduction. That would be good too. That would be really good too. I got several that would be good. We're gonna reduce the weight of the armor. I don't own one yet. That would help our carrying capacity here. All right. I don't think I need the mask on anymore. We do have to be careful that we don't blow ourselves up here. I shot them before they got blown up. Ooh, there's some fire.
Gold.
Gas right there. I can get them to come over this way. Hello? Over here. There you go. I'm not gonna get them to go over here in this gas. They ain't gonna listen. If Jeff or Melody or anyone else find this, I'm happy to know that someone made it out. But I think it's the end of the line for us. Tanner and Jansen aren't doing so great, and I'm not far behind them. It's still hard for me to come to grips that those things used to be our friends, our family. I can't take the thought of us changing and hurting other people too, so I won't let it happen. The last thing I can do is make sure that we stay ourselves, and I'm okay with that. Serving with you all has been the highest honor, Caleb. That was Caleb. All right, I have an idea. I don't know how well it works. Come get me. They bled to death. But still shooting though. Oh, there he is. Come get me. Come on, I want you to blow up. If I fall back. They're not very aggressive. Not very aggressive. They don't really like chasing after you. Oh, here he comes. You went the wrong side. Let's see if it's any better. Weaker, but I might be able to strengthen it. I just need an armor workbench. Hey, we can cook. Alright, come on, internet. Stupid Wi-Fi. Alright, we're gonna ignite the gas while we're at a safe distance. There's gas right there. So what I'm seeing, this is a little glitch in the graphics. That looks like there's gas floating, but what it is water on the floor. Go figure. So what I wanted to do wasn't going to work anyways. Who wants cobbler?
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to
The
the
person in
Morgantown
there.
airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Time is out.
hear them clawing at the door. I've locked myself in a storage closet, but I don't think the door opens from the inside. It's okay. Everything is okay. Acute stress reaction. Panic and emotional distress. Breathe. Breathe. I would guess it's been 24 hours since the attack. The sound of combat has stopped. They're still outside. I have roughly 8 to 10 weeks. Provided source of food. Starvation onset within 10 days. Effects of psychological shock are ongoing, but repressed. I can worry about PTSD later. I believe it's been 3 days. 3 nights. Adrenaline has dissipated. I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry. I still can't unlock the door. Must conserve strength. Using energy to bang on the door or yell has proven wasteful. A source of fluid nourishment has not been found. No one is coming. No one is coming for me. My friends are all dead. Children were born into this violent world. And they left so violently from it. My God. Never leave. Don't. I feel hungry. I'm thirsty. No one is coming. First, umbilical. My index finger. Flex. MP joint. Oh, it hurts. Flex. MP joint. Extend. IP joint. And contract. Muscle. Oh, there we go.
Wow. That had to have been horrible.
I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Boat door control.
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport base. I repeat,
So
all
she
responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you
locked
can.
herself in
Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them.
and slowly died.
Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
And who are you?
To close these weary eyes and sleep one last
All
time.
hands at the Morgantown Airport.
Won't be long
All
now.
responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out.
My name is Maria Chavez, and I am about to die. The Scorched have overrun our defenses. They're coming for us all. If you find this, please listen carefully. We were called the responders. After the bombs fell, we tried to help people. Maybe I can still help you. The terminal nearby, if it's still there, use it. Learn about the inoculation project. It might just save your life. Oh, shit! They're here. Here. I'm out of time. Read the terminal. Learn about the Scorched. Remember us. And good luck.
There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
So the responders got wiped out by the Scorched.
We need all hands at the Morgantown
Every
airport.
day brings the end
All
a
responders
little
report to
closer.
Morgantown airport right away.
I can't
Bring any weapons
silence
you
the
can.
radio.
The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders...
Overseer's log. Morgantown. I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare. Those scorched things are everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn up from the inside out. Vesuvius in reverse. I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my answer. It swooped down from the sky, screeching, breathing, infecting everything. I don't know how to fight this. But we need to consider all our options. Even the nukes. We find the source of this scorched plague and wipe it from the map before it can leave Appalachia. But first things first, we can't let the disease spread to us. Looks like the responders were developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too. This is the Overseer, signing off.
The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming. There's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at Morgantown airport.
Why is this one weaker? They're the same level.
Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can.
They're both studded.
There's a lot of them. Please
I don't know why the legendary one is weaker. Oh, because it's sturdy leather, not regular leather. This is as chill as it gets. By the way, you're cutting off half your face when you lean in to read that. Half face.
Bring any weapons you can. The scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown.
I wish I could turn that recording off. Let's hurry up and talk to him.
The scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time.
Well, well. Another visitor to the Responders' graveyard. You must be pretty good to have gotten past all those mutants out there. Come to pay your respects to the fallen?
Must be pretty good to be surviving.
I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can.
Who are you?
Name's Dontrell. Dontrell Haynes. I got a brother around here, somewhere. Or maybe somewhere else. All I know, he was one of these responders. Came to check on him. Was a few years too late, looks like. Now, I'm just marking time while the cancer eats me up from inside. In the end, none of us can escape our fate. We'll all be food for the worms.
There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Well, we have to make our lives count for something.
That's just the kind of thing Marcus would say. Me, I just looked out for myself. Now I'm still alive, and he's long gone. Did his life count for something? I don't really know. He and the other responders saved a lot of folks, but they all died eventually. Now they all dust and memories, and even those will fade in time. Anyway, guess you've listened to me ramble on long enough by now. What can this old man do for you?
Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much
If you're on borrowed time, it seems only reasonable to give me your supplies. Really? That sounds mean. I have enough charisma.
What would you like to know?
I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport.
Marcus, 5 years younger than me. Started running back in high school. And handsome, too. Had all the ladies chasing him. He followed me into the army, became an MP. Then got out and moved to Morgantown, signed up with the police. Back then, I was still living in Cincinnati. We'd talk on the radio. He tried to get me to come out here and join the responders more than once. I do miss him.
Bring any weapons you can. The scorched are coming.
Place dangerous. Why do you stay here?
Well, I don't figure it matters much how dangerous this place is. If one of those mutants don't get me, cancer will. But I guess what keeps me here is just knowing this is where my brother died. Call me a superstitious old fool, but I don't want my spirit to have to walk too far to find his.
All responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any
What do you know about this area?
I know it's a ruined wasteland, filled with 100 things that want to eat you. It's better this way. Less noise, less fuss, just echoes. In time, nature takes it all back. One day, nobody will know there was ever a city here. In the short term, well, you got the train station with the robot who can sell you supplies. And south of that, the train yard might be good for salvage. And of course, Morgantown's just across the river. Probably lots of useful stuff over there. If you can survive.
Tell me more about the responders.
There used to be cops, firefighters, medics. Marcus always made them sound like good folk. They looked after other people as best they could. This was their base, as far as I can tell. They got overrun by those things out in the hall. Found a few bodies in here and set up a little memorial. There was a lady named Chavez. Got a holotape she made on that map table. Last words by the sound of it. I ain't been here that long, so that's about all I know.
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown.
Time's all I got left,
Bring any weapons.
but I don't mind sharing it.
Scorched are coming.
You be safe out there.
Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
I think we can use that elevator.
Hey everyone, this is Derek, making my final report on the events at Harper's Ferry. Hopefully this reaches you all safely. Whatever happened here, it was big. The whole area it's devastated. If any of our people survived, I can't find a trace of them. I talked to some of the locals. They say creatures came from the sky and laid waste to the town. Some of the ones who got hurt in the attack were transformed or something. They apparently turned into monsters and attacked anyone they could reach. Riley says he and his people are gonna seal themselves up in their bunkers and try to figure out a way to fight these creatures. In other words, we won't be getting any more help from these Free States guys. Maria, I was hoping you could get in touch with Ella. See if maybe she can lean on Riley a little. Get him to see that this isn't the way. If you ask me, I think it's damn selfish of them to turn their backs on the rest of us. On people who need their help to survive. There's nothing else I can do here. Guess we can scratch Harper's Ferry off the map. I'll be heading back soon. But I want to check in on some of the farms along the way. Should be about a week.
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away.
All right.
Any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming. There's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
I'll run back to the train station there. Put stuff in dash.
Requisitions now available. I am authorized to trade supplies and equipment.
Let's see. I don't think we're gonna need 32 radways. $15 in.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
All right. All right, so we got to kind of go towards the back. can barely see him. Oh shit. We got a bunch coming. Stuck on this box. That's a settler. We don't want to shoot a settler. Got a holiday gift. Level 20, so we can't use it. Not the appropriate level. We'll have to put it in storage, I reckon. Got a baseball and some 44s. Sugar bombs. Where'd the settler go? Ooh, we can wear a police uniform. That wasn't the right button. Look like cops. I think we'll keep what we got. For now.
This is Maria Chavez speaking, and today is December 25th, 2092. Once, in the world before the war, this would have been a joyous time to celebrate with loved ones. Now it's a time to reflect and to mourn. It was on this day 10 years ago that we lost so much in the tragic event we call the Christmas flood. I'm making this recording in the hopes of ensuring the flood and its victims are never forgotten. I suppose the story really begins in November of 2077, a month after the war. Survivors from the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort sent a group to Charleston to ask for help and supplies. The city leaders turned them away. There was so much chaos and so much need back then, I suppose it was an impossible request to grant. The failure to secure help led to a change in leadership for the survivors of the ski resort. A cold, brutal man named David Thorpe took charge. He shaped those people into something terrible. They took what they wanted by force and killed anyone that stood in their way. Years later, Thorpe's girlfriend Rosalind led a raid on Charleston. They were spotted early and a fight broke out. A few of them escaped, but Rosalind was injured and taken prisoner along with some of the other raiders. By then, the responders were more or less running things in the city, and we were doing pretty well for ourselves. We felt confident we could confront the raiders on their home turf, so we sent a group up into the mountains to see if we could make a deal. We hoped we could get them to leave us alone if we agreed to release some of their prisoners. We were wrong. Thorpe somehow got his hands on a mini nuke. He used it to blow the Somersville Dam on Christmas morning. We lost almost everything. Our homes, our supplies, and most of our family and friends. The days and weeks that followed were the hardest of my life, but somehow we held together. We kept the idea of the responders alive, even though there were only a handful of us left. That's the story of the Christmas flood. Tell your children. Tell everyone you meet. Let's keep the memory alive for as long as we can.
Up the ladder. Nothing there. I think I just shot Santa Claus. I did. I shot Santa Claus. Chameleon's a good thing to have on your armor. I don't really wear metal. It'd be nice if I could learn it. Reduce your target's damage output by 25% for 5 seconds. Alright, so This is 65 damage. That's 35. 86 bleed for 12 seconds. AP cost is 31. 19. Problem is this weighs 3 and this almost 1.
Not much time. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming.
It's been a hell of a week, I tell ya. We lost more good people fighting off those damn scorched things again. Now I got Chavez telling me we're picking up a new radio signal. Someone's asking for help. She wants me to take my team and follow it till we find them. Can't be too far. Already tracked a gaining strength south of here. Problem is, we'd have to go straight on through Raider country to find them. And I don't have the time or men to spare right now. So, I hate to say it, but I gotta tell her it ain't gonna happen. Not now. My team's the last line of defense, and if I take them on some wild goose chase, we're leaving ourselves open for another Christmas flood situation. And you can bet your ass I ain't gonna let that happen again, even if it means someone out there might need us. Man alive, times have changed.
Local radar monitoring. No traffic on radar.
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming, and there's a lot
Anyone
of them.
seen Larry Pickerman? Please keep an eye out for Larry. He's been missing for a couple of days. If you haven't met him, he's about 6 feet tall, brown hair, green eyes, age is about mid-50s. He came in with the last big group of refugees. You might remember him as the electrician who decided to do some unsolicited work on our main computer. I'm sure he meant well, but we had to have him escorted out of the command center. Anyway, hopefully he's okay. He borrowed my only screwdriver and I really need it back, so if you see him, send him my way.
Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message
I've been a member of the Responders almost from the start, like all of you. I've put my life on the line to save the lives of others more times than I can remember. Our mission is important. That's why we can't let the Brotherhood of Steel push us around. Of course, we'll help anyone where we can, but you all know that our resources are limited. The Brotherhood's been making increased demands for resources supplies in the name of holding back the Scorched. Well, the Scorched aren't the only threat around here, and the Responders aren't looking to fight a war. We're healers, we're teachers, we're not soldiers. If they ask you to join the ranks because you've got skills they can use, remember that we need those skills just as much, maybe more. We don't have the benefit of power armor and heavy weapons. All we've got is training, knowledge, and courage. That's been enough so far, and I hope we can keep it that way. I'm not saying the Brotherhood of Steel is our enemy. We're on the same side, but lately we're not really friends either. All I'm asking is that you stay focused on the mission, on our mission, no matter what they might ask of you. Some sad news to share, everyone. Some of you might have heard about Rachel already, but for those who don't know, she said goodbye to the responders and joined the Brotherhood of Steel to work as a combat medic. We'll all miss her, and we wish her the best. In the meantime, the few medics we have left are working around the clock. We'll be starting the medical training program up again to help fill the gaps. Please volunteer if you can spare the time. Prologue keeps a record of all recent restocking runs and requests.
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat. We need all hands at the Morgantown airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them.
I don't see anything over there. A swimsuit? Not sure why we would need a swimsuit. Not sure what hurt me. My sweet dear Gary Bean, I'll be up at my camp. Maria is giving me a Sainty day so I can relax. Join me. I hope you brought some of that comfort food from Flatwoods. We can have a picnic. Don't worry if any volunteers stop by to learn stuff. Robots should be able to take care of them. I wrote a whole program to deal with that so I can actually relax, enjoy the great outdoors with you. Love you, dear heart. Hopefully, I'll get it. Program a new self-serve volunteer kiosk system for Flatwoods. It must be able to process several dozen volunteers to teach them basic skills. Fix camping program. Check Flatwoods kiosk. Get Gary gift. Take another chair. Where's the monitor? That would be a Fallout bug. Like, how am I supposed to read that? That's better. They need to fix that. Remote storage device. Lots of bugs. Don't think I really want to go and read all that. I need to get to a stash box. To the love of my life, Abby said we can use her bunker for whatever it is you want to plan for our anniversary. I know it's only been a few months. Okay, 2 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days, but I'm so excited. You've changed my life, DeAndre. I hope you know that. Guard scorched hand. I wonder how much that's worth. Folks, I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she's just reported to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough. It looks like an inoculation against the scorched plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Scorched Beast. The name conjures terrifying images of mutant bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learned about the Scorched Beast from the Brothers of Steel, whose soldiers encountered the creatures to the southeast. At first, nobody believed that what they were describing could be real. We thought it was a bullshit story, giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities. Black wings against a blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. I hope by now that I've made one point crystal clear. The Scorched are lethal. They're nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at the very least contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. We got a new 44 here. Armor penetration. I need to get some more bobby pins. I don't know why they weren't giving me an option to play that. That would be why. As Dr. Madison of the responders, I'm conducting a psychological evaluation. You forgot the P. Patient Olivia P. Anderson, this session is being recorded. Howdy again, Doc. Let's get started. Well, let's see. I started as a volunteer like most everybody these days. Didn't do much to help. I found out about the quarantine zone here and knew this is where I had to be. For the record, quarantine zone at the airport is where research and containment of the scorch phenomenon takes place. Yes, that'd be it. I don't think I'd call it by such a pretty word, though. It's more of a nightmare. Your job here is to guard the quarantine zone and take care of the scorched. Yes, sir. It's my job to keep watch over those doomed souls and make sure they stay locked up. Can you tell us why you chose to take this job? Well, when the call went out for quarantine guards, it kind of had a disclaimer attached to the job role. I see. Can you explain? They said it was a permanent position, as in I permanently quarantined here. The scorched are too dangerous and highly contagious, so I can never leave. Why did you decide to take the job? That one's easy, and I'm pretty sure I already told you. It's the cancer. Yes, you told me you were diagnosed with terminal cancer just shortly before the bombs. Yes, sir. But you survived so long, doctors said you had just a few years left in you. And you're still kicking. What do you think happened? That part I'm not sure about. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and maybe something with the radiation is slowing down the progress. Or maybe it's remission. Yeah, that one. Maybe it's in remission. Tell me about the other quarantine guard, Wyatt. Are you two getting along? Oh dear, Wyatt reminds me of my son. God rest his soul. He's a smart boy. Unlucky as hell, but smart. He doesn't deserve what life's handed him. Very true. I do have an assessment with Wyatt later this week. Be nice to him. He's become like family since we've been stuck in that airplane together. Will do, but I'm afraid we're out of time. That wraps up the assessment. Thank you for joining me today. Just keep delivering the liquor, Doc, and I'll be happy as a clam at high tide. Of course, it's the least we can do. All right, let's see here. It drops in a brown paper bag. This must be the quarantine zone. I started an event.
Responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
I think that's a level 50 monster. I'm not going to be able to fight that. Something's draining my AP. Oh, I'm over encumbered.
Warm again.
Two bobby pins left.
Hurts inside.
Hi. They're shooting me through the building.
Attention responders. Cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
There it is, right there. Gonna fall in the same spot. There was more in the other one. All right. Crafted here. Weightless. We're still over encumbered. All right, I've been in the plane, so I've pretty much been everywhere. In the good old days, it was player versus camera. Then it became player versus inventory around this time. Yeah. Over encumbered is the default state of all Bethesda games. Yes, very much. But in this, it drains your AP, and then when your AP is all the way down, then you're slow. But if your AP is up, you can still move kind of fast. Whereas in Fallout 4, you're like really slow. Yeah, see, Fallout 4, you'd be moving this fast. Still too much shit. Weight is always a problem.
Stock up now while supplies are available. I am authorized to trade supplies and equipment. Welcome, citizen.
See, I got 170 over 185. It's like,
supplies.
what in the world is causing so much weight? I got 100 stim packs for one. That's a way to make some money.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
What plans do you have? 44 revolver, 10 millimeter. I need 4 more. That's for the drum.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies. Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Now we're back to no money again.
Ammunition and other supplies available here. Be sure to stock up while you can.
All right, we do need to eat and drink. All right. So we can register for advanced responder training. And then we got to find the next journal at the high school. However, that'll have to be at another time. It's all the time I got today. But thank y'all for coming and watching. I apologize for the occasional pixelation. It's because I'm using remote play. I'm starting to fade over here because of the light, but that's my experience with green screen. It starts out okay, and as the stream goes on, I start having this. But I'm in a room with a window, a closet with the windows. So it is what it is. But I hope you enjoyed it. Nonetheless, I will be back live again on Monday. We're going to continue playing Dragon Quest 3. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
Clouds tore apart like paper dreams. The ground was soaked with yesterday's screams. Every step feels heavy, slow, but the seeds we bury start to grow. After the storm, the sky breathes wide. After the storm, no place to hide. The light breaks through, the dark has flown. After the storm, we're not alone. The trees still lean their